Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to do a little inventory of all the palettes I had. I'm gonna show you what's inside of them and I'm gonna give you a quick kind of review and I'll rate them. So I'm gonna show them to you in the order that I bought them. So the first one I ever bought, Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, which looks okay. It's a bit destroyed on the inside, but it looks like this. This palette is very good. When I first bought it, I thought it was very colorful and very fun. Now that I look at it, it looks a bit dull. It's very warm toned. The pigments are not that bad, but they're eyeshadows. They're not pressed pigments. But they're kind of duochromes, this one, and I think it's this one, are very nice. This one crushed when my palette fell on the floor. It's the one I think I used most. I used this a lot when I was in high school, almost every day. I would rate this one 6.5, 7 out of 10. The second palette I ever bought was the Blood Sugar of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, so it's very thick. You can open it like this. And it's very fun. It looks very cool. I really love this palette. I really liked this one and this one. Well, Jeffree Star Cosmetics were always great pigments, very smooth. You can blend them very easily. Yeah, I really enjoyed this palette. I think it's a bit too old now for me to use it, but the pigments are there. The color story is very fun. I thought it was way more reddish, but it's pretty much cool tone, so I also use this pretty much every day. I would rate this one a solid 8 out of 10. For pigment, color story, packaging, looks very fun. The third palette I ever bought was the Morphe X James Charles, which looks like this, which is huge. I've used it a lot. As you can see, most of the pigments, I use them, especially that purple over here. That is super nice. This is a great palette for anything. You can do everything with it. The pigments are good. Morphe is a very good brand. It's a bit big when you have to travel and take it with you. I still use it when I don't know what to do because it's so organized and it's so pretty. You always have inspiration when you look at it. So I would give this palette a 9 out of 10. Then the fourth palette I ever bought was the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette, which I used in one of my last videos. So it's a very neutral, easy palette to use. The pigments are there. The eyeshadows are pretty. There's also a bit of color if you want. It's a very easy-going palette. You can do every neutral makeup with it. It has all the different shade ranges. It's very nice. I used it. I didn't use it much because I'm not such of a neutral tones girly, but it's very useful to have in my kit. I would give this palette, I think, an 8.5 out of 10. The fifth palette I ever bought was the Jawbreaker from Jeffree Star, which looks like this. I haven't used it that much because it's very unorganized. So if I want a colorful makeup, I know that I have shades in there, but it's difficult for me to do a full eyeshadow look with it because maybe the first row is the most organized one, but then the shades are very pretty, but I don't know why I haven't used it more. But yeah, it's so unorganized, it's hard for me to work with it, like I can't see anything, but it's a very good palette, as always, Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Quality. So I would rate this one a solid 8 out of 10. Very pretty pigments, but very unorganized, so not that good to use. Then my 6th palette I ever bought was the Beauty Bay Me, Myself, and Mitchell, which is like a book. You can take the mirror out. You can see I use this one quite a lot. It's a very good palette because you can do everything with it. It's very organized. You have warm tones and cool tones, which is very cool. The shimmers are very nice, like especially this one that has, like, you can see it's pink, and this one is like blue. They're very nice. Yeah, I've mostly used this one, and this one I think you can see. But yeah, it's a very cool palette, and the fact that you can like detach the mirror and then just reattach it like that. It's very handy. So yeah, I think I would rate this palette a solid 9.5 out of 10 because Beauty Bay quality, amazing. The packaging looks so nice. It's so pretty. Very handy because even though it's thick, it's pretty small, so you can take it pretty much anywhere. The 7th palette I ever bought was the Alyssa Edwards X Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is a very cool palette. I have the brush somewhere, just not in the palette. It looks very nice. With the pink background, sometimes it's hard to see the colors, but I love this palette. I also used it a lot every day. Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows are amazing. You have anything you need in there. You have white, black, dark brown, medium shade browns, a gold, and then most colors, which is amazing. You can take it anywhere. Plus the pink packaging looks so cool. Always and forever, Alyssa Edwards. So I love this palette. I would rate this a 9.5 out of 10 because good quality, nice packaging, shade range, amazing. You can take it anywhere. Very effective. Then I think I received for Christmas a little NARS palette, which is the Inferno eyeshadow palette. So it looks like this. It's very cute. I used it when I go like on holidays or something because it's easy to use. Because there's neutral shades, but there's a bit of a like burnt red color. You have some very nice colorful shimmers. A black. It's very easy to use. Even though there's not a lot of mattes. I think none of them actually are mattes. Maybe the red one. But this one is a little shimmery. This one as well. These ones are very glittery. They're glitters. These ones are pressed glitter, so they're very easy to use. But yeah, not the best palette. It's nice. It's small. It's cute. Like the packaging. Just not the best palette overall. So I think I would rate this 6.5 out of 10. Because it's not my favorite. The shade range is not the best. But the quality is there. Packaging's nice. But I don't use it that much. It's the 9th palette I ever bought. So it's the Be Perfect Carnival XL Pro palette with Stacey Marie. So it looks like this. So this palette is absolutely amazing. You have all the shades in the world. So you have all the neutral tones and then all the colors you can imagine. I don't particularly like the highlighters because I feel like this one is too yellow for me and these ones are too dark. And I'm not sure this is dark enough for black skin. But for the eyeshadows, love it. It's a big palette though. But it's very nice. I haven't used it that much because it's so big. But I love it because it's pretty. It's very organized. It looks very nice. You have a big mirror. And I think I used it 3 or 4 times. But the pigments are amazing. The shadows blend incredibly nice. It's a very good palette overall. So I think I would rate this a solid 9.5 out of 10. Because it's nice. Packaging is easy. It's not that thick of a palette. It's nice. You have all the shades in the back. And yeah, it's a great palette to work with. It's convenient because it's organized. Then the 10th palette I ever got was the Natasha Denona My Dream palette, which looks like this. So it's a very neutral tone palette. I bought it because I wanted to try Natasha Denona, first of all. It's a very easy palette. The mirror can hold itself, so when I go traveling or somewhere and I need like neutral makeup, I always get this one because it's easy, it's lightweight. The pigments are amazing. The shadows blend very well together. Easy to work with. You always have something to put on your eyes. And it's a very practical palette. So I would rate this one 8.5 out of 10. For the packaging, for the pigments, for the colors. It's a nice, small, neutral palette for everyday wear. Then the 11th palette I ever got was the Morphe X Meredith Duxbury. So the packaging, first of all, is so it looks like this. So it's so nice. I really enjoy this palette. It's pretty new, but I enjoy it a lot and I actually use it a lot. Because I'm not sure if you can see, but it's organized in 5 sections. So you have in the middle the neutrals. Then you have the smoky eye part. Then you have kind of the tropical colors. And you can use this with that as well, and this one was this. Then you have pinks and reds, and then you have the pastels. I love the pastels, they're so nice. But this is a great palette for every day. There's colors, there's neutrals, there's glitter, there's shimmers. Like, you can use it every day. I love this palette. So yeah, I think I would rate this palette a 10 out of 10 because I love the packaging. It's so nice. Color story is very interesting. The shadows blend so nice together. Easy to work with, easy to apply. The shimmers, the glitters, the mattes, everything looks just right on the eyelids. So yeah, I love my palette. I think this is my favorite palette. Then I have a cute little Chanel eyeshadow palette, which is called Lumière Graphique. So it's very cute. Yeah, so they're very cute, but they're only shimmers. I think I actually never used it. Yeah, I have used it. It's just shimmers, so it's nice as a topper if you just want to go out and you quickly want to do something. Like this shade looks very nice, and this one is very nice as well. I got it as a gift for my mom. She got the same for her, which is cute. It's a cute palette. It's small, so if you want to take on a vacation where you go, I don't know, to the beach or something, and you want to look glazed, it's nice, but I would never use it alone because it's only shimmers. The range is pretty restricted, so I think I would rate this a 6.5 out of 10 because it's personally just not my style. But it's very cute, it's very lightweight, it's small, so you can take anywhere. Like, as a topper, it's nice. I think if you go out, like you do your makeup and then you go out and you just want to add a little more shimmer, like that would be nice to carry with you. You can just top a bit your shimmers on your eyes if it fades away during your evening. Then I got the Juvia's Place Culture 2 palette, which looks absolutely amazing. It's also called the Explorer. So I really like this palette. It looks so nice. There's many duochromes. Like this one is a light pink and then a bright pink. This one is a gold. Like it's so nice. I love the gold lining around the shadows. The pans are actually very thick, like compared to my thumb. They're very big. Pigments, amazing. The mattes, the glitters, anything is absolutely amazing. The color story is also very nice. And it's pretty organized, even though you have a bit of like colors coming out of nowhere. You have like blue, like you can use those 3 together. You can use these 4 together. Like you have pink. Like, I feel like you could do a makeup like this, but also like this. I don't know, it's just, it looks organized to me. When I look at this, I'm very inspired. It looks so nice. This shade though. Yeah, everything is so nice. I would rate this palette a solid 9.5 out of 10 because it's amazing. Packaging looks so nice. The shadows are amazing. Quality's there. Then I got the Martine Cosmetics Mayday. It was the Halloween collection of last year. They're very thick, but they look so nice. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's a very nice like texture. So it looks like this. So it's pretty much all blues, which, as you know, I love blue eyeshadow. You also have a bit of neutrals to use it. So I tend to use this a lot. Actually, I thought it would only be for crazy looks, but I actually use it a lot, like for the day. I use mostly this color, these grays, this little grayish blue. Like, I don't know, for an everyday look, I like the cool tones, so I really like this palette. And the mattes are amazing. They blend so nice. They're not patchy, like they're so good. And the glitters and the shimmers look so nice. There's no like duochrome or anything, but they look insane. So I would rate this palette or 9.5 out of 10 because it's amazing. I love it and I love the texture of it. And then the last palette I bought, which I did not use yet, but I want to try, Martin Cosmetics Mission XXX, which looks like this. It's so cool. And the inside looks like this. It's very cool, very cosmic. I haven't tried it. I just watched this shade that looks absolutely amazing. But I'm gonna do a video where I try this because it looks very cool and it's very fun. It's very green. I don't know, I just wanted a green palette, but it's very nice. Like this shade is like a brownish with green glitters, so it looks very nice. And you could even use this every day because you have like a dark gray, khaki, like gray shimmer. This one could be used like on the lid all over your eye because if you blend it out, it looks very nice. Like even this, it's like a very pastel minty green. Yeah, I really like this. But I think just for the looks, but it's Martin Cosmetics, so I think the pigments are gonna be crazy. So since I haven't tried it, I will rate it a 9 out of 10. Oh wait, I think I even have the box. It actually came in this box. Or like you opened it like this. Like, doesn't it look so cool? I kept the box because I think it's so cool. And I think you were meant to keep the box. But yeah, when I received it, I looked at it and I was like, wow. And then I opened it like this. And I thought it looked so cool. Okay, I'll do a top 3 of my favorite palettes. So my top 3 would be in first place, the Morphe X Meredith Duxbury. Then second place would be Juvia's Place Culture 2, the Explorer. And then in third place, the Martin Cosmetics Mayday. This would be my top 3. And then I think my least favorite palettes would be the NARS Inferno and the Chanel, because they're mostly glitters and shimmers, and it's not colors I used on a daily basis. So they're my least favorite. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!